Welcome back to JavaScript Daily Coding Challenge Series. The challenge for today's video is you will be given a date in the format y hyphen mm dd and need to determine the phase of the moon for that day using the following rules. Use a simplified lunar cycle of 28 days divided into 4 equal phases. If the day falls between 1 to 7, it's a new. If day falls between 8 to 14, waxing. If day falls between 15 to 21, full. If day falls between 20 to 28, waning. So after day 28, the cycle repeats with a day 1, a new moon. So use 2000-01-06 as a reference new moon, day 1 of the cycle to determine the phase of the given day. You will not be given any dates before that reference date. So these are the conditions, and then we should return the correct phase as a string. Okay, this is the challenge for today's video. Now let's get into the solution for this challenge. So let's start with creating a reference date object. Okay, let ref date equals to new date and then pass the reference date provided in the challenge, that is this one. Okay, let's copy this and paste it here. So what exactly we are doing here is we are creating a date object for the reference new moon date, that is January 6, 2000. So this is our starting point, day 1 for calculating moon phases. Okay, now let's create another date object for the given date string. Okay, let given date equals to new date and then pass the given date string. Okay, here again we are creating a date object from the input date string. This is the date we want to find the moon phase for. Okay, now the next step is we should calculate the difference in milliseconds between the two dates. Okay, for that let's create another variable days difference equals to just subtract the reference date from the given date. Okay, given date minus reference date. This gives the difference between two dates in milliseconds. So now let's convert into days. For that, simply use division operator and then add 1000 asterisk 3600 asterisk 24. Okay, this converts our difference in milliseconds into number of days, because 1000 milliseconds equal to 1 second, 3600 seconds equal to 1 hour, 24 hours equal to 1 day. Okay, now we got the days difference between two dates. The next thing what we have to do here is let's calculate the day in cycle. Okay, let's calculate the day in cycle. For that, let's make use of modulus operator. Okay, days diff modulus operator and then 28, because in the challenge they mentioned it lunar cycle is of 28 days. Okay, now because of that we are using 28 and then getting the remainder. Okay, using modulus operator. So here this calculation gives us a number from the range starting to 0 to 27. Okay, Now what we have to do is we should convert this into 1 to 28 cycle. Okay, 1 to 28 cycle. To convert that, what we have to do is we should simply add 1 to day in cycle. Okay, now after getting the day in cycle, what we have to do is we should check for the conditions mentioned here. Okay, now let's check if the day falls within the new moon phase or not. Okay, if day in cycle greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 7, then we should return new. Okay, similarly we should check for other phases as well. Let's copy this. So if day cycle greater than 8, okay, less than 15, less than 14, not 15, less than 14, then we should return vaccine. Okay, let me copy this. If day cycle greater than 15, greater than or equal to 15, and then less than or equal to 21, then we should return full. If day cycle greater than or equal to 22 and less than or equal to 28, we should return Waning. Let me copy this. Okay, so now we are done with all 4 conditions, and then we should check whether our solution is working properly or not. For that, let's run the test cases. See, our challenge or our solution successfully completed and then ran all test cases without any issues. So our solution is working as expected. This is about today's challenge. If you like the video, please do like, share and subscribe for more technical tips and tutorials to crack or to improve coding skills. Thank you for watching.